use them anymore. So I'm like, I think I should introduce this spirituality side of myself to you guys. So if it comes as a surprise and you guys are like, wow, this is really random. Yeah. I just did a video talking about like spiritual books and stuff, and I just feel like that's a side of myself that I just never really share because I receive a lot of criticism for it and like judgment, and I feel like people don't really understand it all that much, so then they like, judge me. So then it kind of made me like put that as a thing that I was ashamed of, my spirituality. So I feel like I kind of stepped back into the spiritual closet and wasn't really living my full truth and like expressing things and like, but here we are, we're back. So let's see how this goes. What should we do first? Which deck? Also, naked nails. I cut them short. Not cut. I do not use nail clippers on my fingernails. I filed them short. Okay. I think we can start with the Oracle of the Unicorns just because those are typically lighthearted and they're beautiful. They're also so beautiful as like a collector's piece. Like, how fun is it just to support whoever created these? You're supporting an author, you're supporting an artist, and you're supporting like the spiritual well-being of people and yourself. Look at that. Okay. So another reason I've been pushing off filming this is because I feel like it's kind of loud. Card reading is not quiet necessarily. It's meditative, so I'm just going to shuffle these cards a few times as gently as I can. And we can split the deck into 3. How about that? Okay, so typically what I do is I kind of shuffle the cards a good bit. Now, we got 4, and I don't know if I want to read every single one or not, because, readings can kind of get long, and I don't know if you guys are into them. So if you're into readings, let me know if you would like me to start making them more often, and, whatever. So the first one is friendship. That ring light is going to be very annoying. I'll try my best. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. And on this little horse, there's a cute little squirrel up here, so they're hanging out, and that's basically telling us that we can't do everything by ourselves. We can try for as long as we want, but eventually we're going to want community, and we're going to want to belong and feel comforted and wanted somewhere. So I have a hard time with friendship. I push a lot of friendships away, for sure. And it's not really something that I like to introduce and let into my life that much. I'm very guarded of my energy. So it's a problem that I need to work on. Next is goddess. Also, I'll probably try to figure something out with this ring light to help it, be less harsh for you all, but goddess. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that card. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. And these messages are for you guys too. It's for me and for you. I have been exploring this recently. I haven't talked about it yet on my channel, but I'm very into ballet all of a sudden, and it's really calling to my soul and my spirit, and I feel like it's helping me explore my divine feminine kind of energy of myself that I don't typically embody, but I'm starting to, and I'm unlocking a whole new part of myself by doing this. See your inner beauty is what the card says. See your inner beauty. So it's about what's inside your heart and soul. work on yourself, try to love yourself, and even that's really hard. Like, that is a task and a half to try to love yourself, but it's saying to go back to this because you're going to feel better, and it's going to help you find these genuine connections and friendships by loving yourself more and knowing who you are deep inside and showing up as that person and not being afraid to step out of the closet and show people who you really are. That's when you're gonna get authentic, genuine connections. Let's see. Okay. So the next card is possibility. Possibility. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Cute. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. You do. This is so true because we can very easily get ourselves stuck in a box, stuck in our ways, doing the same shit, 9 to 5, whatever. Not to knock a 9 to 5, but like, we need to learn whenever we're outgrowing things, we need to have enough strength within ourselves to step away from the norm or our old way of being, or like something that we don't love about ourselves. If we're not really happy with ourselves, confident, any of that stuff, like, we need to find where that lies. And for me, like, dabbling in ice skating again, figure skating, and ballet and dance and expressive movement, like with my arms and like just like a graceful nature, I'm needing to have the courage and strength to explore that because it doesn't really come natural to me. But whenever I explore and tiptoe within that world of like divine feminine and like really loving myself and seeing myself as a woman and like desirable, like, that's a crazy concept to me. I don't even like to think of myself as like sexy or attractive, and like, I just don't really embody that. It's very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm more like modest in that sense, but I didn't used to be. I used to put out my body a lot and just like, I wasn't confident though. So the real beauty within me is this goddess energy, this like divine, beautiful, gentle, natural soul that I'm needing to come home to. And the more I do that, the better I feel. So the possibility says, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So elevate your expectations for yourself, elevate your standards for yourself. Like, don't accept things that you accepted in the past, like treatment of other people, letting a guy treat you a certain way, letting friends treat you a certain way. Like, no. Elevate your standards in that sense. Elevate your expectations in that sense of people. Sometimes expectations are hard because you place an expectation on a person. They fail you. They don't fail you. They're failing this expectation that you have. And that is where the mess lies. I've done that too much. And the reason why it's a mess is because it hurts you emotionally whenever people don't show up and like meet that bar. It's hard. Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So try to look for the silver lining in the pain, in everything that you're going through. You'll get to the other side. So like, if none of this shit ever happened to me, these different events in my life, I wouldn't feel strong. I wouldn't feel empowered. I wouldn't feel like I have my own backbone now. Like, I feel like now I can stand up for myself and speak for what I want and tell people if I have a problem with something, and like if something just isn't for me or in alignment, like, I have the strength now to tell them and let it go and just keep it moving. And this frees you up. Like, the difference between this and this is in the energy of it. Like, if you are going to sit here and sit in the darkness and not do anything about it, you're never gonna like get to the possibilities of things. You're never gonna get to the other side if you just stuck in the mud. Don't do that to yourself. Like, know that something better is coming and you need to kind of fight for that dream, because a lot of people are gonna tell you shit and try to knock you down and say whatever path you're going for is bogus bullshit, and you believe in it, but these people's voices, it messes with you, it fucks you up. and it makes you like doubt yourself. You're like, can I really do this? Can I actually be an entrepreneur? Can I actually like have this amazing man that treats me right? Like, breathe. So that is the first part of the reading. We will do maybe, I don't know how long I should make these videos, because you know, you can make a reading like 16 minutes, or you could make it like 30 minutes to an hour, and I don't want to make them that long, but like I feel like 30 minutes might be the longest I would do on these. How about we do the dragon? I have plenty of decks, so we can, you know, extend this kind of spiritual time series for as long as we want. I think it'd be fun to come up with a name for these and have different music each time, and just like, you know, tap in together and have this different vibe going on each time. Alright, let's clear these out of the way. Also, I really hope that the music isn't too loud. I didn't check beforehand. I'm just trusting and hoping that it's fine. Ow. My leg. Under the table. I have the worst circulation. Okay, these are cute. Look at this pink color. They're so pretty. Now, these cards, they look kind of cartoony a bit, but they're really well drawn. Oh my gosh, so many are coming out. Should I just look at this? Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Dragon. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. So whenever I was talking about the friends, like, I need to start accepting opportunities and like keeping my heart and soul open to receiving. Like, feel that energy, feel the goodness of things like actually happening to you. Like, if doom and misery was your past, okay, well, you don't need to accept that for the future. You can have the rainbow road. You can have anything you want. You just have to like believe that you deserve this, and your darkness doesn't define you. Rediscover wisdom. Have trust. Trust yourself. Trust your higher guidance. I can make videos about things like how to trust your intuition, how to trust yourself, and like all that kind of stuff if you guys want. That's actually how I started my Culture Evolution channel, was a lot of like readings and like very, very spiritual type of stuff compared to like what I do over here. So I'm excited to share this part of me with you guys, and I hope that you all receive it well and that you want these to keep happening. If you do, I'll make them. So this is Golden Atlantean. I've never even gotten this card in my life. Golden Atlantean Dragon. And I'm from Atlanta, so that's interesting. Also, again with this light, you guys, look at that. Aren't these kind of neat? These are, I feel like a lot of you guys might kind of like these too. There's a certain type of y'all out here that I know. Okay, helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Okay, well, that don't help. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, not anyone else's, not anyone around you, not your mom, not your dad, not your boss, not your friends, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, nobody but you. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. So this is the stuff that I said I was putting in a box and putting myself in the closet about, like these gifts that I have. I was insecure that I had spiritual gifts and that I had vision and that I knew the truth of things, and like I just feel like I have this thing within me that it just makes me kind of different, and it's different from the majority of the world, so it makes me feel like alienated, but really they're gifts. Like your truth and who you really are at the core, that's your gift, that's your superpower, like legit. You're a pretty cool person. Don't forget it, because I forget it too. Like, I'm imperfect in that way. Like, I'm still so hard on myself. I saw this whenever I was shuffling. That's interesting. This is the Earth and Air Dragon. Literally chopping it off. What the fuck? It's a tree. It's a tree. He's on a cliff. It's kind of like the Fool card in tarot. Like, you're gonna take a leap. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced. Ground your visions. Manifest your hopes and dreams. So not only are you going to be able to like make these dreams possible, like you can visualize them, but you're also going to make them possible. You're going to ground it onto this earth. You're going to bring all of your good ideas, your good heart and soul that you put into things, like your intentions, the things that you decide that you want and that you think is going to be good for you. Like, you can make these things actually happen. Like, you are that powerful as a person and as a spiritual being. Like, you are not just a person. You are not just an asleep ass person that's supposed to walk around the 3D world just like not aware. Like, you are supposed to be aware, and then this entirely new world opens up. Like this gym right here, everything just becomes possible, and like your power is unlocked. Like, you can manifest anything you want in your life. Okay, that is it for these cards. We will do one final card, and then we will assign out for well, actually, maybe not, maybe, we'll see. I won't try to control it. How deep do y'all want to go? Now, just a disclaimer about this kind of thing. Cards are tools. Tools. They are divination tools. They help us communicate with the universe and our higher selves, and it's kind of like an intimate process with both. And this is like where the growth and evolution lies, is like whenever you take the time to like figure things out, analyze, assess, see the themes, see the repetitions, and kind of make better sense of things. Okay, let's do a Lightworker Oracle. Now this, it's for the very, very spiritually awakened and in tune folk out here. So this might not resonate with everybody watching, but don't let that hurt your feelings. If you're meant to be here and if you're meant to get these messages, then you'll get them. No need to worry. This deck is very special. It's very comforting. Now, you don't have to split the deck every single time. There's no right or wrong way to like go about cards. Some people shuffle them and they, pick the one on the top or the bottom or whatever. And it doesn't matter. So this one came up. I might not read the thing. It's called Trust the Plan. Trust the Plan. Look at that beautiful image. It's like the Rainbow Road with the dragon. You see what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a staircase. You're going up. Go back to the heart-centered space, and like that's where the answers lie. That's where all the excitement is. That's where the explosion is. And you're in tune with the cosmic world. You're in tune with the universe. So it's like I said, it's like a synonymous, is that the right word? It's like a symbiotic relationship. It's a good thing. You, your soul and heart, all your alignment, like this straight line running through up. You're in alignment with the universe or your higher was gonna have it so that y'all could see the cards, but it's a work in progress out here. What next? That one came off the top. But let's see if any of them are jumpers this evening. Oh. Let's see what came out. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just look at these cards and they just blow you away. I really highly recommend this deck if you guys are feeling this energy and if you guys are into this. I seriously recommend this for you. Like, we might be soul family out here. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely insane? Like, the gift, this angel, this presence back here. Like, speaking life into her. It's like the exact same thing as this. Energetically, again, I'm so sorry about the ring light. Do we see that? They're both in connection. It's like a human form, and then a divine form pouring into us. And we get the answers, we get the physical thing, we get the skills and ability to bring these things to us. Our manifestations, our goals, our dreams, like everything we want, it's in our hands, but it's not just about us. Because if it's just about us, then there's no divine there. What's the point? Take that out. You've got no power. You've got absolutely no power. Because at that point, we think we know what's best. But honestly, a lot of us are very self-destructive, and that's just like a human thing to do. We're very destructive in our own lives. We make bad decisions sometimes. We live unawakened, but once we're awakened and once we're tapped in, then we're good. We're good. This one is the Pink Rose of Lady Nada, and I think this one might be the one that I read out of the booklet for. So cool. And we've also got the rainbow theme again. Not every single card has a rainbow in it, you guys. Like, that's how you know things are connected. Like, you get the signs. So, I don't know if I'm gonna read both, or like if I had to choose which one I would read first out of the booklet. Let's think about it a little bit. Oh, look at that. We got like purple on this side. Okay. I think we should just go ahead and read both. So the first one is the Pink Rose of Lady Nada, card number 29. 20. I keep forgetting that this is ASMR. Because I'm used to making these videos like regular loudness of voice. Okay, I'll try to hold it up for you guys. Hopefully I'm not blinding y'all. I don't really know the best way to hold it. Okay, you are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. Okay, let's try to read through here a little bit more and see if there's anything else that I want to share, because it's kind of long. It's like chapter book kind of vibes. It brings love, healing, strength, and compassion to your heart. You may be burnt out or feeling anger, fear, depression, chronic fatigue, or compromised wellness. Perhaps your heart is so tired that you struggle with compassion fatigue, finding it difficult to care, even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Or perhaps you have put your heart and soul into something or someone and you feel your efforts have been cast aside or taken for granted. Yes. Perhaps you are processing a great loss. Whatever the reason, Lady Nada has come to comfort your soul. Your pain will pass and your suffering will be alleviated sooner and more gently than you might expect. So that reminds me of the black card of the unicorns, the strength one, the darkness. Like, as long as you can be strong through the darkness, you'll get through the darkness. universe, and the main dedication to being strong is not giving up. Just don't give up. Next, we are going to read the second card, which is the second ray of wisdom. Get this book. It's card number 2. Like, literally, it's number 2, and it's the second card. Okay. The second ray of wisdom is a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love in the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as Buddha, the Buddha, is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray of light from the universe. So it is the energy of the open and loving heart of the universe. It is inclusive, drawing all things towards it with an invisible magnetism. It is gifted to you at this time to help you attract into your life the people, the opportunities, and teachings that will help you succeed in your life mission. This ray will help you focus your consciousness and your heart. It will bring to consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing. This includes not only issues of a relationship, but also any issues around trusting your heart to lead you. This ray will help heal your heart in an affirming and in an affirming and nurturing way. So like, the darkness, whenever bad shit happens to you, it can harden your shell. But if your true soul form is, I just feel like this is a good flow right here. But if your true soul's form is not to stay in the darkness, you'll break free. The light will save you. The light will break you free. The light will get you out of the muck. And the light is like found within the strength. Everything is kind of piggybacking on each other. Everything is connected. Like literally, if you're stressed out in your life, your body feels the stress, your body responds to the stress, and it can physically make you ill, it can make you exhausted, it can make you drained. And like, those are all signs from the universe to like help you heal what's in your heart. The universe doesn't want us to suffer endlessly. It's supposed to be a season of darkness, and you get to choose. Do you want this much darkness in your life, or do you want this much darkness in your life, and do you want to keep it that way? Like, some people may not be handed as much darkness as you, and that might make you upset. You're like, well, that's not fair. Like, I got this much darkness and they only got this much in their lives. But honestly, some of the people with the darkest, deepest, hardest shit come out to be the strongest, most empowered, beautiful, loving, amazing, compassionate people because they've been through it before. So yeah, it might be a boatload of shit, but you're gonna cash out and turn that into literal gold one day, and you're gonna have your beautiful world, the rainbow path, everything. You're gonna have all that. You just need to simply trust in the plan. I say simply, but it's actually a really hard thing to do. Like, that's a big part of the journey, is trusting. It's taken me 2 whole years to sit here and figure out how to trust. It took me my whole life to figure out how to trust, and I'm still working on it. I'm still struggling with it. And this card, the booklet part that I just read, it's like, your heart needs to be healed to be able to receive the correct friendships, the correct opportunities, the correct things that are going to keep you in alignment to like have everything you want and get to where you want to go. So you gotta listen at some point. You gotta figure out your healing at some point, and it's okay if you're just starting now. it's fine. Some people don't figure it out until they're 40, 50, 60. Some people die never figuring it out. But if you try your best to just like eliminate distractions and calm down and just and explore and figure out who you are, like you've got it going on. It doesn't matter what age you figure that out, but the sooner you can, the more awakened you can be for a longer period of time. And that's really exciting, because then you'll know like what to accept from now on and what you're looking for and what you're not willing to accept. And you're going to practice boundaries and all these kinds of things. It's like the staircase that I showed you guys. It's a process. It's not immediate. None of this shit is immediate. Just saying. None of it at all. So that is it for tonight's video. Should I do one more? I feel like this is an addiction. Okay, I wanted to save this for you guys. It's called The Universe Has Your Back. I meant to do this as the final card. I'm just sitting here being insecure because the video is getting too long, but I feel like there's something in here that you all are supposed to hear. And if I don't say it, I'm denying y'all some truth. So I gotta do my job. These are pretty good. They're lighthearted, they're empowering, they're encouraging. And it's supposed to be an easy, like, little affirmation card to remind you that the universe has got you. It's not intended to be harsh. So that's why it's good, like a send-off card. Oh gosh. Too many came out. Energy flows where my intention goes. Energy flows where my intention goes. So what are you wanting to focus on here? What are you intentional about in your life? Everything you do or don't do is a decision. It's what's your intention. This spills over into every single aspect of your life. Cutie little dragonfly. This says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Yeah, that was all of these vibes. That you're always being guided by something above, something in the sky, something powerful. The divine order. So just trust that there's the divine order. Trust that direction. And energy flows where my intention goes. So do you want to focus that energy on panic and fear and lack of trust that the universe has got it? Or do you want to trust that the universe has got it and calm down? It doesn't mean it's not going to be hard, but what's your overarching thing that you're choosing to focus on? Final card of the night. Oh yeah, I've gotten this one 500 million times. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So any of these bad, yucky, negative feelings and just off vibes, they're supposed to be telling you something. So if you want to focus on that and keep in that, you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you hear these calls, you hear the pain, the fear, the attack, the judgment, the ickies, listen. Don't just dismiss it. Like, actually listen to it and figure out, what can I avoid? What can I get rid of? Anything that makes you feel these types of ways, get it out. Block it. So that is it for tonight's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you would like to see, this is not very soothing, this is my bad hand. Let me know if you guys would like to see another video like this sometime on my channel. Spirituality videos. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. yeah, it's a good time over here. I love you all so much, and